Hello guys, welcome back to yet another episode from the BdoubleO Patreon server. It's a little bit late from my side, and that's just because yesterday when I was supposed to record, I was actually helping my uncle and my cousins move from their old place to the new place, which means that today I'm incredibly sore because, you know, I did put in a lot of work. Especially for someone like I do my push-ups sometimes, but I'm not known for hard manual labor, let's put it like that. But I filled my share, I think. And yeah, so basically I was busy yesterday. Today, however, we do have a special little event, and I hope I'm not gonna get killed by monsters. And I think I might just gonna be going and closing some background programs, because even though my FPS isn't, like, the meter I have isn't showing drops, I'm actually feeling like it's incredibly choppy. This is what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna go on an Easter egg hunt. Yeah, I've read all this. Basically, we're gonna go looking for these eggs. They should be around the spawn area and Shenanaland. Now, I don't think we can find any in the castle because we would not be able to pick them up. But yeah, we're gonna go and look. Does it feel better now? Let's give it one more shot. I need to drop stuff off before I do that. And I am gonna change my program, so I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I should have dropped off some items and I closed programs. I feel like it might not have helped choppiness too much, but we're gonna go on and we're gonna try anyway. I got a new mic as well. It's Blue Snowball. I already have the Blue Yeti at my place, but I've been spending a lot of time at my parents' place recently. And as you could have heard, it was quite horrible in terms of audio quality. I think the cable broke or something of that mic. All in all, it wasn't a bad mic, but it just turned out to be pretty bad. I still have to figure out. It definitely is kind of choppy still. So I don't know why that doesn't normally happen. Maybe it's the area. That doesn't normally happen. What was I gonna say? Oh, right, the choppiness, and I think it should be fixed. For the mic, I think, of course, because I now recorded the X story as well, it should, I should be able to fix most of the audio if it gives any troubles. If my cable isn't broken, then that should not result in the problems that we could still hear last time. So around spawn, and Shenanaland. I'll just ask Foxy because she's here. No, that's not what I wanted to ask. Shenanaland. This mic is bigger again, so I have trouble typing because it's right in front of my keyboard. I hoped that there were a lot of messages. I think that's yes, this is for me. So I wonder what exactly is counted as spawn. Like, is my village still counted as spawn? Because I know that place. I know how to get probably everywhere in that place. But you know, it's across a river, so it might not. Jake, it might not. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, it might not be counted as spawn anymore. Maybe Shenanaland would be a better place to look. Because at least for Shenanaland, I know exactly what the borders are. And I feel like most people might start at spawn, so if they already took the X. And the monsters are keep hiding them, like, throughout the day. So like they will be replaced, but if most people were looking around, spawn and Shenanigans would probably be the better place. So let's head over there. And maybe I'm just blind as well. Maybe people in the comments will say, will be pointing out all the time tags are just looking straight at one of the eggs and didn't find one. The rules are that if you find one or something, or just an egg, you'll get a diamond. It's not too interesting to me unless they're like unique or something, uniquely named, because I've got quite a lot of them. But if you find 5 of them, you get a super special surprise, like all 5 different ones. So that's really what I'm hoping for. And that's what we're gonna do. Now, they said that the eggs would be findable using parkour, and they're actually player heads. And I'm not sure if player heads like banners, for example, only render in at certain distances. Like I don't know Minecraft mechanics incredibly well. That's what I'm trying to say. The shopkeeper is gone. That's kind of a shame. Nismo is here. He found a lot of the same eggs, but that probably means that he didn't take them all, right? I think that's the rule. If you find an egg you already have, you leave them. Did find all of them from the same color though, so but you know, maybe I'll find at least one is what that means. Like I said, they said parkour, so they might not be obviously hidden. I might also be allowed to keep the eggs. Found one. Rule is you take a screenshot and then pick it up, because they might turn into Steve heads. They've had some problems. Yeah, exactly. I found a egg head. So yeah, let's read what they're saying. So I think we found the pink one. I should have my thingy open. My screenshot's open, but I only have a single monitor on my laptop. A bunny. But if I had it open, I could remember which one I just picked up and could compare it before I try and break another one. There's one here. I'm just gonna pause the recording real quick and check whether I've already found this one. So this is not one I have previously found. The one I found was pinkish and had a little stripe on it. I've got 2 heads now. Maybe if I place them again, they'll be good. You're not supposed to put them in ender chests, I know that. I wonder if I should have, if I've read the instructions wrong. I know that this has been happening to other people as well. But there's always a chance, of course, that I did something wrong myself. Now supposedly... oh, I don't know what I was gonna start saying. But I did, I think, just activate the shooting range. Doesn't really matter, of course, because if you don't shoot. Well, even if you did shoot, it doesn't matter. I could press all these buttons to claim a prize. Or at least points. I don't think there's like an actual prize going for it. I would have hid an egg here, let me put it like that. But not incredibly deep down into the redstone, because I wouldn't dare do that. So, in comparator even. Ugh, scary stuff. Yeah, I'm not touching that, so let's continue. I would have definitely hit one on top of King of the Ladder. But I don't think I'm gonna do the run jump. Even though I have full armor, I might survive it, even if I fell. Do I dare risk it? No. Let's go with the safe way, just in case. And this way we can also immediately check out the area down below. I don't think there's any eggs here. And even if there aren't any here, this might give us a decent vantage point to spot the other eggs from. Oh. I love playing King of the Ladder. It's a lot of fun. but it did cost me like all my deaths -1 on this server, and it took me quite a while actually to get my experience back. And I'm still looking to get a good bow, but I think I talked about it. I need my mending bow. I had the mending bow and a mending book, and then we turned back to 1.9, so I have neither of them. Ah, there's a pressure plate. I should have known there was a pressure plate. And I don't think they would break it to hide an egg. Of course, I think they could put it on top of it, maybe. I don't know how player heads work. I don't think I even have to jump back onto the ladder. I don't think it matters with slime blocks, but you know, YOLO, so you better be safe. I wonder where this leads. It's, I don't know. If I'd hide an egg in like areas like that, I wouldn't put it deep in. I would put it still pretty obvious. Like maybe someone would have to, you know, or here or something, just for fun. I wouldn't make it, you know, so people have to really search super hard for it. But maybe that's just me. Maybe as well, I'll just pause the recording, like I tried to do with the caving episode, but it didn't work out like that. In favor of it, of A, having it become incredibly long, but also because that saves my computer some of his life, because that caving episode really killed it for a moment. So I'll be right back when I find an egg or something else interesting happens. Guys, I found one, but this is a jumping thing that I'm not doing incredibly well at, and I think I might even have found that egg already. But I still want it. Why doesn't this work? Am I doing something wrong? Is this not how you get up those ladders? Is there some other way we can go? No, there isn't, right? I could break it from here. Oh, I'm a genius. Let me just check again whether I have it. Yeah, I've got it once, so I'll keep it here. I don't think I'll go up further because, well, I'll give it one more try to get this going, but it doesn't really seem to be working very well for me. Another one, once again the same one that we've already found. I think Nismo was right, and Netherlands has a lot of the same ones, and they're gonna be this one. Another one, once again the same. I don't think creeper heads count as egg. You've got to be kidding me. How many pinks are there? Okay, so we're back at spawn because maybe I'm just highly selective in the kind of colors I can spot. But that Netherlands was a bit crazy with all the pinks. So hopefully I'll have just a little bit more luck over here. And so yeah, I'll be back when something else happens. Finally, I found another one. Don't forget the screenshot. And get another player head. So I need two more, one of which is yellow. And the other one I can probably just find by looking at the board over there. I found another pink, but since we already have them, we're not taking them. Guess what? It's another one we already have. Finally, a blue one. I think the blue one, I'm pretty sure, is the hardest to get. Did I take that screenshot? I didn't take a screenshot. Oh dear. What happens if I place it back? Ah, it's a blue one. That was a close call. So yeah, of course, Fox's Mausoleum, of course. I would have definitely hit one in there. So, you know, just one to go. And I hope to bring it to you soon. That's funny. It's an egg, but it's not the one we want. I have been looking for so long, and this is not the one I'm looking for. I haven't actually found a single egg in all the other places I've been. Can you hear that motorcycle? It's very loud, so you probably can. Holy crap. Yes, I haven't found a single egg since the last one you saw, and I have been around, like around and around and around, and I've been many places. I think maybe I'll just head back to, hey, I think I'll just go in that direction real quick, and then afterwards we head straight back to Shenanigans and maybe try the maze again or something. Nope. Ninja's having the same problem. I think there are more pinks than, and maybe purples. It's a bit, I've been looking at the colors again and they look different to me than they did the first time. Maybe that's also because of the shadows. I don't know. Don't really want to deal with that right now. Oh. Well. Epic caving. Yeah, I think they're like the colors, like the way I named them may not be entirely the same way as other people would name them. And I think I may have named them wrong. I named the kind of more bluish one green. I think that's a bit because of the shadow in which I found it. And then I call like 2 of them pink, but 1 of them should probably be called purple, also just to avoid confusion. The yellow one is definitely the one I don't have. The one I call blue is, you could call it white. I still feel like blue is a pretty decent description for it. And which one? I think, yeah, I covered all of them. There's the pink one, but the pink one is clearly pink. So yeah, heading back south to Shenanigans. Maybe Amy has one. Please, Amy, have a yellow egg for me. And like always, I'll catch you guys when I finally find one. I did find another egg, but once again, it's pink. I hear people finding yellows, so I know they exist. I just can't find them. By the way, 2 of my eggs turned into just Steve heads, but that's why we took recordings and screenshots. That's how we have proved that we actually found 5 different ones. If only I could just get a screenshot of a yellow one, I could just hand in the Steve head as a yellow one. I'm not even sure why I keep walking into the castle. Like, it's spawn protected. Like, Vexy did say something about fixing it, but I'm not sure if that means taking all the eggs outside or if it just means fixing like the spawn protection for like 1 block. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just continuing. I went to Shenanigans, by the way. I'm not even sure if anybody noticed that. I don't think that was in the recording. I looked around there and I didn't find a single thing. So yeah. So, I did find one. And I have been here before. But let's take a closer look at what happens when you come in this area. Employees only on, I'll say bye to Ninja, on the upper floor. And I obeyed. But what if we decide to be a rebel? There is my yellow egg. Finally. That means I do. Finally. It took me a lot longer than I had expected after the speed at which I first found the first couple of ones. Ah, man, this is so tiring and so tilting and... Yeah, I got him. I shouldn't obey science and rules anymore. If I hadn't, I would have been done a long time ago. Yeah, yeah, it's a great idea, but please. I would have loved to have seen a couple more yellows a little bit more quickly. Of course, it doesn't... there needs to be like eggs for people who come on later and stuff like that. And it does need to be a little bit of a challenge. I would have liked to hit some as well, because I went to some places where I thought that this would be an amazing place to hide an egg. And some of them did have eggs in them. But, well, obviously not all of them. And, you know, I just looked, it also could be that some people had already taken them or something. I got my armor back, like it disappeared when we switched snapshots or versions. I still have to install it all in the Assassin's Guild, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Right now I just want to hang up my axe. Because I managed to find all 5 of them, there should be a... let's see here real quick. Ooh, I want these. I want this in BdoubleO area. Let's ditch this stuff. Let's see what of this we can carry. I also still have... let's make some signs real quick first of all. And then I'll do the inventory management part afterwards. Which are the blocks we're not using a lot right now? Well, we're never using jungle, so... You're not jungle. You are. So yeah, I'm just gonna make signs, hang them up, store them, claim them as mine, and fill my inventory with all the other good stuff. And then I'm sure we'll get to hear what the reward is for finding a full set of eggs. I know that if you find single sets, you'd get, or just a single egg, you get like diamonds or something. But like I said, I don't really care that much about it. I just gotta find a good place. All of these are even numbers, basically, so... Maybe in my first house over here is a good one to place them. A good place to place them. I'm pretty sure you can head straight onto walls, right? So I do have a little display area right up here. I think this should be the perfect place to put my Steve heads. That one tried to get onto the other, but it didn't actually get there in the end, so... I get it. So bam, there's my 3 Steve heads and 2 eggs. And I'm gonna call them Duchess Eggheads. And I'm gonna take a screenshot of them. And that's basically it for this episode. I'm gonna get all my stuff. I thought, like, I made 6 signs because I figured that I was gonna... I need to make a decision on what to bring in, what to leave here. I made 6 signs because I thought I'd just name every single egg, but the way that little display area works over there, I just figured 1 sign would be enough. And since there are 3 heads, I need to name them like either blue or pink, or you know, and that wasn't really gonna work either. Huh. Nice. Full inventory. So guys, yeah, that's it. Let me get just back real quick to that little egg head area. And then we're just gonna say goodbye for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode a little bit better with the new mic. Of course, there is still some things I have to figure out. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.